Hey, yo, they said it's real quiet in the Diddy's vlogosphere right now. They're trying to say all the content creators are scared. Like I see them pointing the finger at. I seen one video that said something about Jaguar Wright being conspicuously silent right now. I didn't notice that. I mean, I've been going through, life on this side or whatever. So is that true? Has she not said anything about anything since Diddy kind of won his case? People was talking extremely reckless. Like I said, a lot of people really thought Diddy was done. I I was like, wait and see. And I think that's really what it is now. Like, I think people, like, I don't know that people are so scared. Like, I don't know that that's the thing. Even though this trial has revealed like the levels or the depth of Diddy's, petty or vengeance or whatever you want to call it. It's like, I'm sure people are like, he can't get some of these people are like, he can't get us all, right? Or some of these people they don't think that they're significant enough to, you know what I mean? But whatever, who knows? But I think people are finally taking a page out of my book, which is, nigga, wait and see. Just wait and see. Like, because if you jumped all the way out the window, if you got 20 videos on your channel talk about Diddy's done, at this stage of the game, it would make a lot of sense to me that you would err on the side of caution. You know what I mean? Like, you don't be knowing. That's why I don't speak in absolutes, because I'm very sure about what I don't know. Does that make sense? I know the difference between what I believe and what I know. Most people don't, as weird as that may sound. Most people don't. As far as the circumstances of his actual situation go, like, he got remanded and denied bail. I seen a very provocative, if that's an appropriate word, I think it is, conversation about it on the Joe Budden podcast, where they was talking about how, like, it makes sense that they wouldn't give Puffy bail before, right? Before all of the things, before the case, innocent till proven guilty. But in the eyes of these people, you're still a menace. You know what I'm saying? You go out there and doing all kind of this, that, and the third. You're accused of this, you're accused of that, you're accused of this. Matter of fact, I think they already think he been tampering with the witness. I think everybody thinks he been tampering with witnesses already, right? But now he's beat some of these charges. Can we really legally say that you're a threat to society? You're a threat to the the witnesses and all of that, and you didn't get convicted of what? Y'all understand what I'm getting at? I don't think I'm explaining it as well as they did on the Joe Budden podcast. Go check theirs out. But the point I'm trying to get to is this: how real are the laws? Because what I think, they have these guidelines, but I think that there is something that exists called the laws of common sense, and people don't apply it in, people think that it don't apply in legal terms. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, the book says this, the book says this, the book says that. Yeah, but ain't nobody stupid, right? You got that kind of, like, all of the multiple times that I've been in handcuffs and in front of a judge, with the charges being assault on a police officer, resisting arrest, obstruction of justice, disturbing the peace, possession of, well, I don't think I ever had a possession of marijuana charge before. But I'm just saying, all of those, I'm in front of, assault on a police officer should be a serious charge. But find myself in front of a judge with all of those charges, but it ain't no gun charge there. It ain't no drug charge there. It ain't no robbery charge there. So it's like, hold on. I may very well have been guilty of all of those other things. But the judge is like, what are you bitch at? Sorry. Officers, what are you not telling me? But they start applying the laws of common sense. It's like, obstruction of justice, all right, he may have done that. Even if he did do all of that, what led to the interaction, right? And I'm not saying that this is that, but I'm just saying it's an example of when a judge applies his own common sense to the situation and saying, never mind the statute. Now, I mean, because Diddy was wilding out during the trial. Like, he's in, they already raided Son crib, and he should have, at that point right there, he should have started moving a certain way. You still moving around like Diddy. You know, whatever that means. He might have tightened up the ship, but he didn't tighten up the ship. When they arrested him, he had all kind of stuff. D-rugs and all of that, right? I think that's what they said. And what happened to the slam dancers they found in the crib with the defaced serial numbers? None of that just... See, this is why some of us think this whole trial was a sham, and it's just like the nigga paid his Illuminati tuition. Them 2 Illuminati payments he missed, he went caught up on those, and that was the extent of this whole thing. Candace, what's her name? Candace Owens? Candace Owens, somebody that usually, if I'm keeping it 100, I don't really rock with her. Like, I don't know her to, you know what I'm saying? But just a lot of things that she said, you know, I might feel some type of way, right? But I might not agree with or whatever, but she be right sometimes. She be right sometimes. And she referred to this whole thing as a show trial. And I can't argue with her. I can't. I cannot argue with her. Not there. A slam dancer with a defaced serial number, that's an automatic 5 something. It might be 5 to 7, and that's a hand joint. Not no assaults, man. Anyway, you know, this is why some of us don't believe in this. You know, it just went however it was supposed to go. It's like they went up in his crib, took all these videos, but they showed one little video. All those other like, y'all get the point. But here's the thing, like I said, if Diddy get out, if I was Diddy, I would get out and get out, because all of those other things that they didn't, not even talking about the things that they didn't mention in this case that I thought, you know, that we all probably thought would have came up, you know, like the hammers and the drugs and all of that didn't come up. It's a whole bunch of other things like that we didn't necessarily think was going to come up, but they still out there. And they bad. So, as I always said, wait and see. You know, you can believe what you want, but you're only going to know what you know. It's important to know the difference. Well, maybe it ain't that important to know the difference, but to me it is. It's not that important to know the difference if you content creating and you know what I'm saying, whatever story comes out, you just spew it however you spew it, wrong, right, whatever, you get the traction, people cursing you out, you don't mind. That ain't true. I don't like it. Anyway, what y'all think? Y'all think they got more smoke coming for Diddy? Do y'all think the judge is going to give him a light sentence? Because here's what I think the judge, just for using the common sense law that he's using, he's like, look, B, ain't nothing y'all going to tell. Basically what he's saying is, ain't nothing y'all can tell me that make me think that's going to convince me that he ain't going to go out there and try to make somebody pay for testifying. You know what I'm saying? So with that in mind, do you think if he feel that way about Diddy, do you think he's going to give Diddy the minimum or the maximum? The maximum is a lot. It's still a lot for those little, you know, these 2 little jump boys. But you see, they gave OJ a lot for going to go take his own stuff back. Yeah, he did it at gunpoint or whatever the details was to that. I get it. It was still his own stuff that niggas took from him. A judge could have shown him leniency if he chose to. What y'all think? Y'all think Diddy gonna get a lot of time? Y'all think he gonna be out here? Joe Budden's question. Do y'all think there's a universe where y'all think he gonna come out here and start pressing content creators, people who's reporting on his story and all of that? Listen, I don't rock with Diddy, but I was fair at least I believe. I said what I believe, but I was fair. I'm not really worried. I did yell at him one time. I did. It was the apology, B. That apology was wild. When he apologized about the Cassie jump off. I mean, like, son is a November 4th Scorpio. He's a better actor than that. I didn't like his acting. It was, you understand what I'm saying? He could have done better on that right there. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like, the things. Do I believe he did a lot of that? Yes, I do. But that's because of the way I think. Listen, I grew up with other dudes, B. That shit common. Like that, all of that behavior, all of that, like, it's a certain energy that exists in men, and I don't know where it came from. It's not all men, but I'm just saying a lot of men in the community that I've been around where that shit is kind of creepy. Like, I don't bring them, like, it's a type of nigga I don't bring with me to the chick's crib. Actually, it's a couple of types of niggas you don't bring. Some of them are just swagless. Some of them is going to get you caught up. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm keeping it 100, we've been cool with these niggas our whole life. Right, wrong, or indifferent. You understand what I'm saying? Condoning it by not condemning it. You understand what I'm saying? We wasn't really with the shit, but we ain't condemn it. So, to a certain extent, depending on who you ask, it's like you condone it. But whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know those personality types are many. So whenever I hear about this type of madness this type of behavior going on in the culture, I don't doubt it. I'm sorry. I don't. I just don't. I don't. Me and one of my homeboys used to argue. He was like, yo, Rock, I think one day a chick is going to get you clipped. He's like, I'm scared for you, Rock. He's like, because you too nice to bitches. This is what he said. This was his exact words. Forgive my French. And my counterpoint, like, nigga, I think one day you gonna get. Because you too. Because he was the opposite. This is real life shit for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this is how I'm speaking from my own experiences, my own, you know what I'm saying? Not the what's cool to say. Like, I got it. Anyway. So yeah, like, I did, yeah, I be believing niggas do that, right? You know what I'm saying? I do. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I just don't believe it's only us in our culture that do that. I've had some white friends too. Yes. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, I don't like that. I don't believe it's only us, and I don't like the fact that it's only us that's being, wowed out for it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Other than the fact that I don't agree with none of that shit, I don't have a personal problem with. Yeah, I believe he blacklisted me and all of that, but so what? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have blacklisted him too. You know how many niggas I used to know that I don't rock with no more, and they not allowed to rock with none of my homeboys no more either. If I, you understand what I'm saying? We've all blacklisted somebody in real life. You know what I mean? See, I ain't got no problem with the other people from on that side. Like, I see, you know what I'm saying, members of Junior Mafia and all that. We all good. But yeah, I did kind of yell at him over the apology. But yeah, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, leave us a super thanks or Cash App. We actually prefer the Cash App, but y'all do y'all. Cash App tag gonna be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for all of you who would rather hear me rap than hear me yap. Also, check out the website. We launched new merch a couple of days ago. I wasn't in the spirit, like, I wasn't emotionally and mentally in the space to promote all of that to you, behind my brother Young Noble, untimely demise and all of that. But, I'm trying to, salute to Edie. I mean, this nigga done dropped blogs since then. The niggas is strong, B. They been through this far too many times, but more times than the rest of us is what I'm saying. And, son has been active in work, and I've been basically hiding under a rock. But, I'm active now. Oh, yeah. Spell stuff right when you hear, right? It's helter-skelter, not helter-skelter. There's an A and an H at the end of those words. It's monster, not monster. It's an A at the end of monster, no ER. You know what I mean? It's ROCK. Only ones who get a pass is the Crips. You understand what I'm saying? I know y'all got politics. But put a little cuz or cuh in the comments so I know who you is and, then get credit. Because, people be spelling stuff wrong in the comments, be just disappearing mysteriously. Well, it's not mysteriously. I'll be deleting them. It pisses the president off. Anyway, above all things, it's BCC, not BBC. Pause protesters, get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all. Welcome to the nation. I am your host, your president, your tour guide, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. I'm the landlord, the owner, tenant, the janitor. I mops the damn floor. Let's go. I'm one of the realest you ever gon' see. I ain't come here to lie to you. Niggas done with a lie to you. I get Beanie Siegel's first album, or Paul Pierce even, they are the truth. I'm sick and tired of you comical when I'm not in the mood for jokes. You are not a goon, not a shooter or a rider. You shoot off your mouth and you be riding dudes, cock for loot, dude, that's a prostitute.